Just checking everyone can hear. 1 second. Yes. Buonasera, buonasera. It's finished. Italia 1, Germania 2 in the Nations League first leg quarterfinals. At San Siro, Italia lose the first leg. So frustrating. Um, Listen, we've still got a second leg to turn it around, but it's going to be a very, very tough task to go away to Germany and turn this around. I know it's only one goal in it. Anything can happen. I mean, they beat us away from home. We can do the same, I'm sure. But very, very frustrating to watch, especially in the second half. And defensively in the second half was the goals we conceded was embarrassing. Make sure everyone smash like buttons up. Um, get your thoughts down below. I'm hoping we're gonna have a few people come on the channel today as well. But yeah, it's just simply not not a good result for the first leg. Yeah, I don't think it's over yet for us, but we're at home today. I'm expecting a good win today. We started off really well. We got the early goal, and we capitulate just like that. Obviously coming into the game, we knew we had no Di Marco, we had no Lategi. It was down to Moise Kean to step up today. I'll get onto him later, but as I said, we had the perfect start. We got the early goal from Tonali, by the way, and it was a really well worked goal. I thought the first 10 minutes, Germany all over, dominated, was all over us, had all the possession. I was like, we need to try and get something here, and we did. The goal came from Bastoni. Great switch to the play, which you can do really well, as we know. Great switch of play into Brella. Brella with a great touch. Politano with a great run. Great pass from Brella into Politano. Politano cuts it back, and then Tonali's there. Fantastic finish. He's there, right place, right time. Finished it, and we got the first goal there. Um, but then, then after that, I thought we was comfortable. That first half, Germany didn't really offer anything, and defensively as well in the first half, I thought we was really solid. Bastoni had a really good first half. Di Lorenzo, Calafiori, the back three had a really good. I think everyone had a really good first half. We went 1-0 up. We got the goal, and we was cruising at 1-0. At half time, I was really composed. I was really comfortable. I was sitting there thinking, do you know what? All we need to do now is go and get the second goal. All we need to do now is go and get the second goal, and we can go kill this game off. We completely came out different in the second half, people. Second half, and in my watch and I jinxed it as well. Germany didn't have their full team out today. Yeah, they're playing strikers like the guy who scored. This Kinsey, that guy. I can't pronounce these guys' names. They had two strikers I've never heard of before up front today. This guy comes off the bench, and that defending is atrocious, people. That defending for the first goal, for both of the goals, but the first goal, Bastoni's ball watching. Di Lorenzo's in no man's land. Calafiori's all over the place. Nobody's marking the striker. When the Italians meant to be known for the for how good defensively we are, yeah. What was that? What was that defending? Who is marking the striker for Germany? I'm not even gonna bother pronouncing the name because I'm gonna butcher his name. But who is marking the striker for Germany? They're all ball watching. There's no communication at the back. They all speak the same language. Like, there's no communication. Nobody's picking them up. And he has a free header across from Joshua Kimmich. Very easy to deal with as well. And no one's picking the guy up, and they get an equalizer. We're like, and then that flattened us completely. You could tell, the Germans got the confidence after that. As soon as they got the goal, they looked like the better side, and they got the second goal in the end from a corner as well. Leon Goretzka scored, and defensively again, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know if I think it was Donnarumma. I think it was again, maybe Di Lorenzo. I need to watch second goal back. I was just so frustrated that we blew a lead like that. And we didn't kill the game off. We got players like Moise Kean up front. And this is where I'm going to sound negative, yeah? And if anyone don't like it, then cry because I couldn't care less, yeah? This is facts right now. Moise Kean is not the answer for the Azzurri. He's not the answer. He may be the answer for Fiorentina in the Serie A. He's all well and good him scoring goals for Serie A, yeah, and scoring goals for fun for Fiorentina. That's really cool. But when you put on that Azzurri shirt, every time I've seen this guy put on this Azzurri shirt, he's a bozo. He's not good enough. He's so wasteful in front of goal. Look at the chances he got today. He does everything right, and then it comes to the final third, and it comes to the end product, and he bottles it. We really miss Lategi. And then you got an out-and-out striker on the bench, Lorenzo Luca from Udinese. I've watched a lot of Udinese this season. Lorenzo Luca is top class. He's talented. He's a clinical goal scorer. And he's on the bench. You wait till the 5 minutes to go to bring him on, Spalletti. 5 minutes to go. And then you actually, want to make the sub of Moise Kean should have been hooked at halftime. He should have been hooked at halftime. He's not good enough for the Azzurri. That's a harsh truth. That's a harsh reality. He's not that guy to take us forward. Fine, have him on the bench. But as a starter, no. As a starter, no. Not for me. Simply just we blown that. That's a big defeat as well. Because we had the advantage being the home side, in my opinion, as well. Now we've got to go away in Germany. Listen, we can do it. I think we can do it. We shown it against France in the Nations League this season. We shown it against France. We beat them 3-1 Nations League. But at the same time, it's going to take a lot to beat this Nagelsmann German, this German side. Raspadori had some big chances today. One in particular where he hit straight at the goalkeeper. Really poor. Wasteful in front of goal. We blew it. We didn't kill the game off, and defensively, both the goals were very, very poor. Very, very poor. So it's not over yet. We still got a second leg to fix this. There's one goal in it. We need to go and we need to fix this. We need to go through to the semi-finals because I'm not getting knocked out by this German side. A very, very weak German side, if we're being real with it. Yeah, players that I've never heard of playing for their team. That's both their strikers who came off today. Fair play to them, but nah, the team we put out today should enough to beat this German side, especially at home as well. And the fact that we go 1-0 up and we blow it and we bottle it and we capitulate by 2 spineless goals to concede like that is very worrying. It's concerning. I think some of the decisions from Spalletti, the subs were poor for me. Very, very poor. Yes, we may have missed Lategi today. I agree. He's the main guy. We missed Di Marco today, even though I think Udochi had a good game. Udochi had a very good game for the Azzurri today. I think there's players who, if I get the lineup, but make sure you guys smash like buttons up as well and get your thoughts in down below on the game. If I get our team up right now, there's some players who had good games. Man of the match, in my opinion, is this guy. This guy is the future of the Azzurri. This guy's the future. Sandro Tonali. What a performance from you today. This guy was everywhere today. This guy was getting involved. This guy was making stuff happen. This guy was the creativity that we needed for years. But overall, as a player as well, fired up for it. He winning the physical duels. Very physical player. This guy is top quality. Technical abilities there. Everything about him. Top class. And today, for me, was our best player by far. Big up Liam, by the way, for the raid. Can we just say big up Bayern View, yeah? make sure you subscribe to Liam. Anyone who's not subscribed to Liam already, you guys should have subscribed to Liam. Yeah, he's a real one, absolute legend. Bless up for the raid, Liam, man. Um, Thank you so much, bro. Every single time, appreciate that, man. We'll be doing a show tomorrow as well. Um, we'll be doing a show tomorrow with Liam as well. And also a watch along with him as well. To be fair, so yeah, bless up Liam, man. Bless up Liam as well. But yeah, Tonali for me, man of the match. If we had to pick one today for us, he's a future. Brella also had a really good game. As I said, Udochi I thought had a decent game, but the thing with Udochi, he's not DeMarco. That's the thing. He's not DeMarco. We missed DeMarco today. It is what it is. We also miss Cambiaso and we also miss Lategi as well. These two up front were just a liability, to be honest. Raspadori had a role today, yeah. This guy is meant to be playing behind the striker today. This guy ghost. The one chance he got, Raspadori, right? He hit it straight at the goalkeeper's leg. This guy's meant to be playing behind the striker. You're meant to be creating everything, Raspadori. You were ghosting, you were hiding today. He's not that big game player for me. He's someone you bring off the bench if you need a goal. And he can, and you look, and he's done it for Napoli a few times this season, right? He's came off the bench. He scored a few goals here and there, but when you start this guy, it's clear to me that he's not a big game player. It's clear. He's not a big game player. And that showed today as well. Moise Kean, not good enough. Bozo. Sorry, people want to throw GA to me, and look how many goals he scored for Fiorentina. Look what happens when it matters. Then when he actually plays when the pressure's on it, playing for his country. Yeah, look, that's what happens there. That's the type of performance we get from him. Blasting shots into row Z all the time. Just simply not good enough, man. It really is not good enough. I mean, these are some of these subs that he made. That's what I'm saying. A natural striker, Moise Kean should have been subbed at halftime. Lorenzo Luca should have came on. Yeah, and you have players like Zaccagni, for example. Yeah, where was Zaccagni? Why is this guy not playing? This guy saved us in the Euros against Croatia. Let's not forget that, people. This guy saved us against Croatia, by the way. Let's not forget that. And you're not even using this guy. The thing with Spalletti, right, is as a manager, okay, he's improved in some ways. Like he's found a proper identity. He's found a formation. He's found a system. We play the back three now. Obviously the 3-5-1-1, you can call it, right? That's what he usually does. So I can't get my words out. Spalletti's finally found an identity. He's finally found a system, yeah, which we didn't have in the Euros. Because in the Euros, he kept going back 4, back 3, back 5, back 8 at times as well. He didn't have a clue in the Euros. So he's finally found a formation. He's finally found a system, right? But he's still his decision making in certain players is not there as well. Like for these call ups for this team right now, right? He's got agenda against certain players. It's simple as that. Mamo Locatelli should be in the midfield. He should be in the midfield. Locatelli should be in the midfield. Orsolini from Bologna, having a fantastic season. Bring you something different on the win. He should be playing, not selected. Even Chiesa. Chiesa's fully fit, and you're not selecting him. Have him released in the squad. We could have done with Chiesa. Look how Chiesa come off the bench against Newcastle and he got the goal for Liverpool. We missed that tonight. We miss players like that. You can't even call them up. Imagine we had Orsolini on the bench for Politano just like that. Imagine you had Chiesa on the bench. These players are game changers at the end of the day, but you don't want to call them up. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, Vlategi's the biggest miss though, because he's our number 9. He is now our number 9. He's that main guy that we got to look up to. Is Lategi. He's made it. He's made that his position. He's proved it in the Serie A. He's proved it when he plays for the national team as well. Moise Kean ain't it. He's not it anymore. He's not it. Yeah, I don't care about. Oh, look what he's doing for Florentina. I couldn't care less, honestly. When he plays for the Azzurri, yeah, he's trash. It's simple as that. He's not good enough. Yeah, he's not good enough whatsoever. But yeah, as I said, guys, it's not over yet. We've still got a second leg um, to go and win this game, to go and win this tie. We've still got a second leg, but not good enough, man. We had it in our hands this game, 1-0 up, cruising in the first half, comfortable, and then we go and blow it just like that. Simply not good enough, people. But let's pick up the chat. Let's go through some comments, and then we'll do some player ratings as well. Ryan's in the chat. He says it's not over yet for Italy. Can still turn it around in the second leg. I agree. I think because my only hope why we can still turn it around is because I've seen us away from home. Right, we're getting my brother Geo one. Hold on. Let me get Geo one as well. Hold on. Let me send a link to Geo. We need to have emergency meeting settings, people, therapy settings for our country right now. Hold on. Right, Geo's coming on soon in a minute. Yeah, my only reason why I have hope that we can turn it around is because at the end of the day, I saw us against France away from home. We battered them 3-1. I think we can do that again against Germany. I'm hoping so. Because we had chances today. When we play, the thing is, it frustrates me the most. We played some good football in that first half. Yeah, when we pop it around, like I was looking at it, I was thinking, you had Tonali, you had Brella, you had Politano. Oh, I hit my mic. You had Politano, you had these, even Odochi, like you play some good football at times, but then it's just not consistent enough. That's the problem for me. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. But yeah, big up Adam as well. Is in Berlin. I don't know. I presume it's Berlin. I think that's the capital city. Is obviously Berlin as well. So I think it's in Berlin. Either way, we need to win and get semi-finals. Big up Drew in the building. Congratulations, my friend. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Drew's German as well. So congratulations to him. He got his prediction spot on as well. You know what, Drew? You said you said 2-1. Yeah, you got it absolutely spot on, mate. So fair play to you, bro. For that. Omar, big up Omar. I had a great show of Omar yesterday as well, man, on the channel. Make sure you guys go over to and subscribe to Omar. Oh, yeah, Omar, can I just say my predictions? Yeah, what did I tell you for the Croatia game? I knew they'd beat France, and then I swear I said 2-2 for the Spain and Netherlands game as well, bro. Like I should have put a bet on it, Omar, man. I got them both bang on. It's a shame for my game. That's the only one I think I got wrong tonight. Like what? I don't know what happened, bro. But no, Omar, big up yourself, bro. Every single time, absolute real one in the building. Make sure you guys check out Omar's channel. He's a legend right there. Yeah, big up Omar. Eve said hello Eve. Big up to Eve, man. Make sure look, big up Eve. Yeah, if she's watching this, Cooper, if you're still here, big up to Eve. Bless her, man, every single time as well. Italia would have won if Havertz was healthy. Facts. Yeah. Facts. What's this? Fenerbahce. Big up Fenerbahce, bro. Fenerbahce, good side, bro. Big up for Fenerbahce. Germany have the advantage of going through to semi-final of Italy since they won away from home. Let's see, they really step up. Yeah, as I said, my only confidence if we step it up is if we go and what we did against France. Yeah, we backed them 3-1, but then we had DiMarco. He was on smoke, and we had Rategi. We haven't got them. So my only thing with it is where's the goal's going to come from for our point of view. If it ain't Tonali, if it's not Barella from the edge of the box, yeah, if it ain't from a set piece like a Bastoni or someone like that, Moise Kean ain't gonna do it. Neither is Raspadori. I'd actually start Lorenzo Luca up front. He's better than Moise Kean. I'm sorry, people. Simple as that. Give him a run out. Yes, I should be, bro. I should be doing the Brazil game later as well. So I'll be doing that one later on. The Brazil game for sure. I'm looking forward to that one against Colombia as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that one as well. Havertz actually turns up when he plays for us. Yeah, and I swear you play in left back as well, don't you? At times. The Bayern View raids. Big up Liam every single time, man. Bless up for the raid, bro. Bless up. Thank you so much. It means a lot, man. It means a lot. Bless up, Liam. We got Zia as well. Bless up Zia, man, as well. Mancini, I'll tell you something now. With Mancini, fair play to him because he won us Euros. Fair play to Mancini. Yeah, and what he did with that squad as well. We deserve that Euros, and that is down to Mancini as well, 100%. That was all down to Mancini. Right, hold on. Let me change the layout because my brother's here, bro. Me Flatello. Gio is in the building, bro. We need to have some words, man. Gio!
Big up, bro. Big up to
Bro.
the chat again.
Wait, why
Just
can't I hear
saying.
you, by the way? Hold
Give me a
on.
second.
Why can't I? Let me put my headphones in. Let me see if I can hear you,
No,
bro.
that's probably why.
Guys, let me know. Can you hear Gio? Or is it just me? It might be just me, to be fair.
I don't know.
Let me plug my headphones in, Gio, man.
I don't
Anyone in the
know.
chat, let us know if you can hear Gio. Or if it's just me. Let me see. Let's get the headphones in. Big up for the raid, by the way, Gio, bro. Really appreciate
Of
that,
course,
man.
bro. Of course.
Right, Gio, you there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you,
big
bro.
up,
I can hear
brother.
you.
Big up, brother. Big up,
My
man.
brother, man. My brother.
Oh man, we suck.
Honestly, bro, I couldn't.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, we had it in our hands, Gio, bro. We had it in our
Yeah,
hands,
no.
yeah?
Yeah.
1-0 up. Tonali, by the way, what a player, I must say.
Yeah.
All right, but we had it in our hands. 1-0 up. I was chilling the first half. I was like, you know what? Second half, go and get the second goal. Right, kill the game
Yeah.
off. But what was that defending, Joe, for both the goals, man? What was that
Not good.
defending? And we're known for how good we are defensively, yeah? And you leak 2 goals like that.
Yeah.
Bro, what'd you make of the game overall, Gio, bro?
Nah, I mean, listen, the first half definitely. I think in terms of Italy, we definitely won the first half. We were dominating a little bit, especially with the ball. Definitely, Tonali scored a screamer. That was an insane goal. He's top class. What a player he is for the Italian national team since coming back from his ban. Also, he just won with Newcastle, so I'm not surprised that his confidence right now is just flourishing. But our defending, Bastoni. What are you doing? Like Bastoni,
Mm.
and this guy's an Inter player, by the way, supposedly one of the best defenders in Serie A, and he's doing a mistake like that. Very, very embarrassing. And like I said, what did I say, Josh, on the preview? I said with Bastoni in the middle, it doesn't really, it concerns me a whole lot because of, him not being like that leader. That's why I said, why don't you just put Buongiorno in the middle?
Yeah.
And I think that would have been a better solution because he's the guy that knows how to play in that sort of formation. And Bastoni plays on the left. He doesn't play in the middle. It's usually a Cherby. So I don't
Mm.
understand. I don't understand what Spalletti was thinking in terms of that. But yeah, no, I'm very, of course, upset because not just my beloved Juventus is losing, but also Italy is losing. So more misery, I would say, on me, man. It's just unbelievable. In terms of that, I mean, listen, we're not in a crisis because listen, we did score, we did score, but I think in terms of the quality today, like he didn't even bring on Cambiaso, and I think
Mm.
in terms of that, I definitely would blame the manager more than the players because I mean I'll blame, of course, Bastoni for that. The Goretzka goal. I mean, off a corner. I mean, what can you? What was he
So
doing?
poor, yeah.
That was very, very poor defending from them. Um, but really, I think when Germany scored the first goal, it gave them hope to really go forward, and they did it. Listen, Nagelsmann is a good coach. I've been saying it. He was a good coach at Bayern, which in my opinion, Bayern made a huge mistake letting him go. But yeah, no, I mean it's proven again that Germany, with especially with the Nagelsmann, is they're so dangerous no matter what players that they have. and that's what's scary, especially for the next World Cup coming up in 2026. You know,
Mm.
because Germany is going to be definitely a contenders. In my opinion, they're going to be contenders, whether you like it or not. They're going to be contenders because
I
the way
agree.
if they just did this, in my opinion, in Italy, you know, especially in Italy, they were 1-0 down, and they just did this with the players that they just had.
Mm.
They're going to be contenders, bro.
Do you see us turning around in second leg? Because I mean, we went to France away from home, start the Nations League, we won 3-1. You know, that's my
Yeah.
only bit of confidence I have is we can go second leg and like
Listen,
maybe turn it around. It's only one
I
goal.
think I think we can, but I think of course Spalletti has to get it right. That's one, and two. The thing is, um, with Cambiaso and hopefully DiMarco is back. Those are the two guys that we need. Like seriously. Also, I didn't like that he started Rovella. That I didn't like that
Yeah,
at all.
you was calling for Richie in the midfield.
I wanted Richie from the beginning. I wanted Richie from the midfield because I think Richie's the guy that's going to be,
Mm.
in my opinion, the next. He could be the next guy for the Italian national teams in terms of like a Jorginho or for like a Pirlo, right? Somebody like that with that sort. I mean, he's not going to be like that, but some same characteristics in terms of that. But what I'm mostly upset about, of course, is Moise Kean.
Ah, bro, don't even get me started on him. Bro. We need to have harsh conversations about Moyes Keane, people. Yeah, we need. People say, oh, he scored goals for Florentina this season. Look. Every single time I've seen this guy put on the Azzurri shirt, he is a bozo, Gio. I'm sorry, he's trash. He does everything
Eh,
right, and then the final third,
Yep. I mean, listen.
everything right,
I said on my stream, Josh. If you go back, I'm ready for going to clip it. I said that watch that miss that he did is going to bite us in the ass, and guess what? It did.
and it did. We,
It's just not. It also happens at Juve too. We miss so many chances,
mm,
bro, and we end up losing the game. It happens all the time. I'm just used to it already at this point.
yeah.
Big up to people in the chat as
Big
well.
up everyone in the chat, by the way. Everyone joining from Gio's channel as well.
Oh, it did raid,
Appreciate the
right?
raid.
So
Yeah, it did. So thank you
okay,
so
good
much
about
for
that.
that, Gio, as well. It's good to see people from your chat there
Yeah,
as well. But I mean, Lategi obviously is a massive miss up front for Italy, man.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
because Moise Keane ain't that guy. Raspadori went missing today, bro.
yeah.
He was hiding, man. I mean, he had that one chance where he turned his body in, like, oh, I thought he's gonna cut it in bottom corner, and then keeper
Hmm.
saved it with his leg. But this guy went missing today for me. You know, he's meant to be that guy dictating everything, that creativity in behind Moise
Hmm.
Keane. But he didn't get involved enough for me, man.
Yeah,
Like, I look at it, I think our best players, Tonali was unbelievable. This guy's a future of the
yeah,
Azzurri in the midfield.
yeah,
Brett, I thought, was decent. But other than that, really, Udochi, you know what it is? He tried, man. Like Udochi was trying to get forward, make stuff happen, but he's no DiMarco.
yeah. He's not.
He's no
And then,
DiMarco.
and then Di Lorenzo, what a shit show.
Spalletti's son, man. Spalletti's son.
Yeah,
Spalletti and Di Lorenzo have something going on together.
this
Father
is,
and son.
but this is right now with Italy. What can we say? We're not the same team from the Euro from the when we won it. We're not the same team. Especially remember, we don't have that spark, bro.
No, we
We
don't.
don't have that spark, and
We
that's what
don't.
disappoints me too. You
And
know.
the end of the day, I look at even, I feel Spalletti's come away where he's found a system. I said it to you in the preview, if you go back to Euros and before the Euros, he playing back four, back three, back five, changing it around, playing different players here and there and everywhere. He didn't have a clue when he first came in, yeah. But now he's found a system. We play the back three, we play the wing backs, we play the three across the midfield and then one behind the striker. So
Yeah.
that's working well for him. At least he's got an identity in a system, yeah. But still, as a manager, when you do the team selections, you're still he's got agendas. He's got his favorites number one, and he's got agendas against certain players. Why is your boy Locatelli not in the midfield? Why is this guy not being called up? Where's Ozzolini as well? Why is this guy? We could have. I'm going to put in Chiesa as well into this bracket. Yeah, I'll tell you why. We 2-1 down. We needed someone to come off the bench and change the game. Look what Chiesa did against Liverpool. Sorry, for Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, they didn't win the game, but he came off the bench and he got them a goal. He's a game changer. When he's fully fit, he's a game changer. Have him. I'm not saying start the guy. I'm saying have him in the squad at least, Spalletti,
Mm-hmm.
because you need
Mm-hmm.
game changers in the team. Yeah,
Yep.
Orsolini he's having a fantastic season. He give you something different instead of Politano. But no, it's the same. Is Moise Kean up front? How did Moise Kean play 84 minutes? By the way, 84 minutes. This guy's up front for us. Bozo.
Like I said, with these strikers, I even said in the preview, Moise Kean and Retegi, those are the two guys, of course, I am going to be looking out for because I'm not totally convinced about them being performing for the national team. Yes, they might perform for Atalanta and Fiorentina with less pressure, but you have to remember you're playing for the national team. You're playing for Italy, which is big, big, huge pressure because remember we have 4 World Cups as well. We have 2 Euros.
Yeah.
It's going to be challenging, and the same thing goes for people, like when Fagioli and Moise Kean, when they were talking about leaving Juve, they were saying, "Oh, Fiorentina is so much less pressure." Well, guess what? That if you're gonna perform in less pressure, then you might as well just stay in the in a mid team, in my opinion, in like a team like that. Because guess what? If you want to get up to the high standards, if you want to get to like to the big boys in terms of the big teams, you're gonna have to go through that big pressure if you want to become a great player. That's just how it is. And the way that Moise Kean for Italy, like, what is this guy on? Seriously,
Mm,
how hard is it to finish that chance that he had? How hard is it?
facts. And
Simple.
this is a thing. Like this has been a problem, I think, in for us in quite a few years now. Is that number 9? That striker position.
Yeah.
I'm confident with Lategi. I think I've seen enough now of him, especially in Serie A as well. I mean, the guy's top goal scorer for a reason. He's scoring goals for fun. Yeah, and when he gets a chance, he usually steps up and takes it. And a few games for the Azzurri, he's played decent. So I'm confident that he can fulfill the role of that new number 9. But it's been a problem for quite. I mean, even Immobile, I think Immobile did well to get to win us Euros, but and I think that's the last one we can say that we actually had a really good or a half decent number 9. But I think that's been an issue, Gio, with us in terms of having that clinical attacker. You
Yeah.
know, and even on the wins, like I know we've gone more to win backs now. That's like the new system. When we had the winners of Insigne in the Euros, oh, that guy was a joy to watch. Insigne, Chiesa on both the wins, terrorized everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't handle it. And now it's more
Exactly.
win back, and then now it's more the win backs of Di Marco, Cambiasso should have been like those are the two. The width weren't there. Like if we had Di Marco and Cambiasso on the width today, I think we would have carved them open. But
Yeah.
Udochi played all right, but you could tell he wasn't used to it because playing for Tottenham they played back 4. You know that's why I said, and you said it perfectly before the game as well. Ujurli, because Ujurli is used to playing for Gaspolini's Atalanta. They play very similar to how we do. That similar
Yep.
system. Why
Yep.
why did this guy get a chance today?
But that's the thing. The coach needs to learn to adapt. Yeah. But that's the thing. I think that Josh, these coaches don't even see. These managers don't see. You can say the same
Yeah,
thing with Thiago Motta, right? And same thing with goes with Arteta. They don't know how to adapt certain players. And in Italy, you need to do that. You need to do that in a short amount of time because otherwise, you could see yourself gone. Out the door. Faster than you could blink your eyes. Because honestly, with the way that Spalletti has been reading these games, it's just been fraudulent. It's just been bad. And I can't even believe that this Italy, you know, um, listen, give credit to Tonali, of course. The first half, I think we played
mm,
okay. We were
yeah,
okay. Second half, though, the mentality was just so different. Di Lorenzo losing balls in the midfield. Same thing goes with Rovella as well. But these are the easiest mistakes that I think that Spalletti should have already read from the even before he even started the game. Why not start Richie? Why not put Zaccagni in? By the way, which I
yeah,
think I rate him.
exactly,
I rate him way more than Raspadori. What did Raspadori do for 90 minutes?
100%.
Or what was it? 80 something minutes. What did he do?
Yeah,
Nothing. I don't think he even had a shot on target, if I'm not mistaken. Politano. What did he do today except for getting bodied by Goretzka?
yeah, true, true.
Seriously. But that's the thing. That's the Italian national team now. But also, I would say because um, a lot of Italian players are not playing in Serie A too is also taking effect on the national team, which is 100% correct because
Mm,
the style is so much different. And we're not the same Catenaccio team, which Catenaccio is like the defending arts. We don't have that anymore. We're not like
No,
we don't have the
no,
great Bonucci and Chiellini. It's completely different.
exactly,
You know,
exactly.
we
That's
need guys like those. You know,
yeah. We that's why we also said before the squad have a bit of experience, have a Cherby there
Sherby, exactly,
just for the experience, just for a bit of
exactly.
leadership at the back. But I think Bastoni is fantastic, yeah, and he's going to be one of the best to come. But he's still very young, man. He's still a very young player.
And he was playing in the wrong position, Josh.
Exactly that. We was crying. We were saying it before. Alessandro Buongiorno, perfect would have been there as well. He's sitting on the bench doing nothing. And this is another thing. You go back to Euros. Buongiorno played a total of 0 minutes. Gio, he got called
Yep.
up and played 0 minutes. Another agenda that Spalletti has. I'm sorry. He has agendas against these players, man. He picks his favorites. He picks his son every single game week, yeah. And I said it before. I said it before the game. Di Lorenzo's had a much better season this season. I'm not taking that away from him. But you even saw today. There's almost an occasion where he gave away the ball. Like he almost got tackled and would have been through. He's not got in terms of the big get our solar line in the big moments. I don't think he's that big game player. To be honest with you, like I've seen it
Di
enough times.
Lorenzo, yeah,
He,
no,
he he's got a mistake in him. That's the point I've got trying to because you
yeah.
remember the France game, yeah? Was it Barcola who tackled him
It
straight
was like
away?
20 something seconds or something
20
like that.
seconds in, he was sleeping. Yeah, he's been a lot better this season, Di Lorenzo, 100% compared to the Euros, 100%.
No,
But
yeah, yeah,
you have to adapt to certain games, and we said it perfectly in the preview. Alessandro Buongiorno would have been perfect in the mid instead of Di Lorenzo today,
yeah.
100%. So
You know,
there's
but like I said, this is disappointing in terms of Spalletti's part for even starting him. Like if you know that, like take the risk, put Ruggeri in. The guy's
yeah,
been having a wonderful season in a similar style play, by the way. Because remember, Napoli doesn't play in the same style as Spalletti does now. You
exactly.
know, it's completely different. I don't care if it's the same player that won the Scudetto with Spalletti. It's a completely different system under Conte now. So
Yeah,
I just don't understand with Spalletti the way that his mind is thinking with putting all these players in the wrong positions and also putting players that shouldn't even be on the field in the first place. It makes no damn sense, and this is why I get so pissed off, is because these are games that you're supposed to be winning. It's just embarrassing that a team like Italy is struggling like this, especially in the 1-0 moments where we think that okay, since we are defensive masterclasses, we're known for that. We're known for this kind of nacho stuff that we
mm,
don't even that we don't even do that anymore. Which that's embarrassing to me, very very embarrassing, bro. And this is why I'm ashamed of Spalletti. Spalletti, in my opinion, was at fault for this game. Bastoni is another fraud. That Interpunk, that guy should be thrown off, in my opinion. I don't even care. That guy's a punk for letting
mm.
that first mistake was just fraudulent. Terrible.
It was
Terrible, bro.
awful defending, man. Awful defending, 100%. We got another fellow Italiano, Luca, in the
Big up
building.
Luca. Big up
How
Luca.
you doing? Wait, Luca, have you met Gio before?
Not properly, but obviously nice to meet you. I've watched your shows and all that stuff.
Oh, big up Luca. Big up, bro. I subscribed to your channel. I remember seeing you in one of the chats. I remember.
Oh,
So
thank you very much, man. If Arsenal ever play Juventus in some sort of match, we have to do a collab.
Oh, of
We should
course, bro.
we should have
always
played
do
them in the
that.
Champions League, man, this
We should have
season.
played them in the Champions League. I know. But of course, my team is just an eternal crisis right now, brother.
Yeah,
But who knows?
100%.
Maybe next season if we qualify. Let's see if we qualify for Champions League because there might be Tudor, by the way, Josh. I'm not sure if you heard it, or even Mancini to take over Juve. So
Mancini.
Mancini, oh,
I hope
andiamo
not.
Mancini.
I hope not. I hope not, brother.
Oh, Mancini.
This guy's gonna relegate my team. I'm telling you.
But Luca, bro, obviously me and Joe have just been talking about the game. Obviously, we both said very similar things, bro. We both like that. We had it in our hands. 1-0 up. Tonali got us in the the lead. The first half was comfortable, but then second half, what was that defending, Luca, for both the goals, man? What do you make of it overall? I mean, we got Moyes Kean up front as well, mate. He's a bozo, Luca.
For me, right, the first half for the Azzurri, Due Uno Germany, right? Tanto, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's just for me, the first half, for me, we looked very comfortable, right? Tonali was my man of the match, and Majority scored a very good goal in the first 10 minutes in the first 9th minute. And to be honest, that first half we were very, very comfortable, and then the second half, Germany made the substitution, makes a tactical change from Julian Nagelsmann, and then that guy scores in the 49th minute, right? Credence and then Goretzka. Second half, we were shit.
Yep.
We were crap. Like, honestly, like, I don't understand why this manager, right, Spalletti, is an absolute fraud.
Yeah, no, well, that's what I'm saying. He got it wrong. Like, I wonder what he said. What did he say, Luca? What do you think that Spalletti said in the halftime to this team
I
to make
don't
them
know.
come
There must
out?
be
Like,
a press conference on YouTube. There must be a press conference on YouTube. Maybe we need to share the screen. But
oh yeah, bro.
But hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted. But no, anyway, look, I think for me, that second half was atrocious. It was rubbish. Like, if Kean, I'm not confident. We have to score 2 in Germany. If we don't win, in fact, if we don't win, does that mean we can't win qualifiers then?
Well, we go into a different group, isn't it, Gio? Something like that.
Yeah, we're going to like a more. I think we go into like a more difficult group of
difficult.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, for qualifying.
Oh my days.
Could you imagine? Yeah, if we don't qualify for another World Cup,
I would crash out. I'm sorry, I would crash out.
That'd be 4 straight World Cups. I said on my match reaction in the summer on the Euros, you go back and watch that, right? And I probably will go back and watch it some point. I said, I was screaming like hell. I said, Spalletti out. Right? I give you to the World Cup. If you don't get us to the World Cup, he has to be sacked because this is one of the worst Italian managers, right? Where is Mario Balotelli?
No, Luca, come on.
I would take it. No, but Luca, but Josh, but here's the thing. But Balotelli, listen, I 100% agree with Luca. I 100% agree with him, bro.
Mario Balotelli might be finished.
He's washed. I'd rather Immobile back.
He might not be getting into Genoa, but if the guy is still playing, how come England have called up Jordan Henderson?
Okay, then call back Immobile. What's wrong with Immobile then?
Immobile's old.
Yeah, but so Balotelli.
Well, there's got to be someone out there, right?
Yeah, we had Retegui, now he's injured.
We had Chiesa.
Yeah, Chiesa, exactly. And his manager don't want to call him.
Chiesa. Diamarco.
Don't want to call him.
Diamarco is another one.
Yeah, he's injured.
Well, he's injured. Yeah, he's injured.
Locatelli, I agree. This guy should be in.
Wilfried Gnonto sitting in the Championship.
Good player.
United, at Leeds United, who are probably going to get promoted with Burnley, right?
Ozzolini.
With us, the Italians, right? Majority of that, he does not call up any of them lot.
Ozzolini.
This manager is a fraud, right? He is one of the worst. Calafiori's injury is not serious, people, so calm down. But regardless to that, right? Majority of that, he has to be sacked. I'm sorry, he must be sacked.
What, do you think that's that for Spalletti now?
Spalletti's shit. Right, he's calling the wrong players up.
This is what I said. I agree with you on that point of view. Yeah, I was saying this to Gio Luca. Some of the I said he's got agendas against certain players. Right. He picks his son Di Lorenzo every single game. Right, at centre back. Today we should have gone Buongiorno at centre back. Buongiorno played 0 minutes in Euros. Yeah. Why? It doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah? So I understand when it comes. There's players in the team right now. Yeah, that shouldn't be there, and there's players who are sitting. Not even called up, like Chiesa, who's a game changer, like Ozzolini. I was saying this to Gio as well, right? They come on and change the game, Luca. Look what Chiesa did against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. He scored the goal. We 2-1 down. We needed a player like that to come off the bench.
100%. I don't care if people say Chiesa's finished.
No, he's not. He's fully fit now.
I don't think he's finished, bro. It's just that he just needs to get playing time to actually get back on his feet.
He needs consistency. He needs to run at games at the end of the day. You need players like that in your squad.
I'm not saying call Mario Balotelli if people think that in the comments, right? Mario Balotelli has not featured for a national Azzurri team since 2018, right? Mario Balotelli is probably, 34, 35. Okay, fair enough. If you forget him now, he's out the frame. He's never going to get him back in the team. But majority of that, Chiesa is out there. Go and call Chiesa, right? Who else plays for the Italian front line? I can't think of anyone else.
Well, this is what we were saying, man, because
why not go back and get Insigne? Go get Insigne back.
Go and get Insigne back. He's on the back of this shirt for the reason, people. Go and get him back but this is the thing, because Spalletti changed the system around. We don't play the Insigne winners like we had Insigne and Chiesa in the Euros with Mancini.
as well. But
they like both of them cooked everyone in the Euros, yeah, with Mancini. But now it's more relying on Di Marco and Cambiasso.
Cambiaso.
Yeah,
Where was Cambiaso today? That's my question. Like, where
exactly.
was Cambiaso? And he's fully fit because he just came back. So makes no sense to me.
So with Spalletti, like as I said, yeah, I agree with what you guys are saying.
as well. Bellotti is another one.
He's at Benfica right now as well. But
Berardi as well.
he's I think he's still
well,
injured. I think he's still injured, but still, yeah, I hear it.
No one to
But I agree. There's players that he should have picked there in his national team. He's got agendas against like we spoke about Locatelli, but I feel like Spalletti for me, Luca. I said this to Giro as well, right? He's found a formation. You know, the three at the back. He's found a way of playing. So that's why I'm saying I'll give him till the qualifiers of the World Cup, and then I'll decide, you know, whether he should take us further into the World Cup or not. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you look like I watched us against France. Like we saw the France game, yeah, that 3-1 away from home.
Yes.
The football we played there was the best I've seen under this manager so far. Right, simple as that. So I know he's got it in him. We need to see it. If you don't listen, for me, it depends on how well our qualification goes in the World Cup, like for the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, then we'll see. But what do you think, Joe, on Spalletti? Like, would you sack him like Luca would?
No, listen. I think that in terms of the football, he's done. I think he has the football right, bro. It's not like he doesn't. But I think that with the players that he's getting is just not good enough. Like you need game changes like Chiesa. Like Chiesa was a spark of Italy during the Euro when we won the Euros. He was a spark. I don't care what anybody says. He was the guy that really made us go to that final. He was the guy. Without him, we wouldn't have made it to the final. We would have lost against Spain. We would have lost against Spain. So, and not just that, we would have lost against Austria too, because we were losing against Austria.
You should have seen my reaction to Jordan's channel. I threw my phone and everything.
Yeah.
Jordan, luckily my phone is still working. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had no phone.
Yeah. No, but not even just that. But I think with Spalletti, guys, I mean, do you think it's also a formation problem? Because I think that it could be, honestly, what I would have done, keep the three at the back, do a 3-4-3. I think that would suit the Italian national team.
Because with the injuries we have now as well, with no Di Marco, no Cambiasso today as well, yeah, no Lategui, I agree. Change just for this Nations League,
bro.
Change it around, yeah.
Because look, you have the two better midfielders in there, Tonali, and then you have Barella right on the other side controlling that on the midfield. You know, you don't need like a Ravella, you don't need a Richie. You know, you can just bring them off the bench when they're ready. You know. And plus, I think in terms of that formation, it would be better because then you have, you know, guys like Politano in their natural position. Then you have guys like who is on the left, you know, like maybe like Raspadori playing on that, or you bring in like Zaccagni, for example. You bring in Zaccagni, like seriously, like, what are we doing?
He scored the equalizer against
Zaccagni saved us, yeah, in the group stages of the Euros. We could have been knocked out if it wasn't for him, by the way. Was for him. Anyway, we're gonna quickly want to move to this. This is bad for Arsenal, Luca.
Yep.
Calafiori falls off of a knee injury for Italy in the closing stages against Germany. Get well soon. Knee injury, Luca.
It's not serious.
Are you a doctor?
No, but I know it's not serious.
How? What? Based on what?
Because majority, the way I watched the game, it didn't look serious to me. It cannot be the same knee injury compared to what it was before.
Well, today he was dancing like a ballerina, mate. He's all over the place, slipping around, going in for the reckless fly tackles.
Crap the whole game. It was crap the whole game. Calafiori was shit.
Well, listen, if he's out for the second leg, because obviously the second leg is what? Sunday. Yeah,
Sunday.
Then my back three: Bastoni, Buongiorno, and who's the other centre back we actually have?
I would put Ruggeri.
Ruggeri.
Where's Scaffini for Atalanta?
He's injured. He's
injured again. Yeah, this guy is always injured, bro.
What about? There must be another centre back out there.
Well,
why don't call? Imagine he calls up a Cherby somehow.
Yeah, me and Gio were saying call a Cherby because experience.
Seriously, you need a guy like that, bro. You need
Luca, experience. We've not got experience, man.
We have no leader.
Who's the most experienced in our team? Would you say?
I'm gonna have a look online. So
probably Donnarumma is the most experienced we have.
Florenzi, right back, centre back.
Who?
Florenzi, Emerson.
No. In the current team we have today, who's the most experienced, Luca? You think we have?
No one. There isn't anyone.
Exactly. Other than Donnarumma, and he's a
Probably
captain for a
Donnarumma,
reason.
that's it. Yeah.
Everyone else is like they're developing, like the younger players. Like Bastoni is fantastic, but he's still got a lot to develop in terms of like experience wise.
Reach out retirement, mate.
Yeah, we could do with him today.
So Luca, wait, I have a question for both of you. So if you guys sack Spalletti now, who would you guys even get?
Yeah,
Because I'm trying to think.
I'd get
Because
someone
it's like,
the Atalanta manager. Get the Atalanta manager.
well, Gasparini.
but do you think that he would actually want to come to coach the national team? Because in my opinion, I don't think he would want to.
I would go Don Carlo,
Don Carlo.
I probably would do, probably Don Carlo.
Bad
Yeah.
guy.
Ancelotti. Yeah, because there was a lot of talk that he could do after Real Madrid. He'll do the Brazilian national team job. So why not Italy? He's Italian. We know he's played there.
Josh.
So-
One thing is for sure. One day I want to see Conte back in the national team.
Oh, 100%.
You know why? You know why I say Conte, guys? Because I think he's the only coach that can get a team, like just a random team, to get them playing at their best. Because look what he's doing at Napoli, and look the players that they lost. Listen, they're doing incredible. With the team that they have, they're doing incredible. If Conte comes back to the national team, I bet you the players will be playing at their like 100% or 120% at least. He'll get players playing at their at their highest and fullest. He probably would call up Chiesa for sure, because I know that they need he needs players that are going to be game changers. Look what happened when Napoli sold off Carvara, right? They don't have a game changer, so that's why they're losing the Scudetto to the Inter right now. So, but in terms of that, Conte would be, I think, one of the guys also to reconsider if the Italian national team, if the federation. But for me, of course, the first pick would be Don Carlo for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the Don Carlo were they
You
long
have
for
an
me.
update on Calafiori. I've just got
Yeah, we do. Spalletti said we still don't know if he's injured. Richie feels something strange on his knee, but we still don't know. So they don't know.
Yikes.
But that don't sound good that they don't know. Like, if it wasn't serious, they'd be like, oh, yeah, it's all good. But they don't
If
know.
it's
a serious injury. They're saying it's a serious injury.
Because it is, mate. He literally slipped. Oh, my. I'm just watching. Hold on. Let me see if I can share the clip of him slipping, yeah?
Yeah.
Because it looked bad from what I've just seen there. Hold on.
Yeah, look at his leg. Look at his leg up in the air like that. You see that?
Yeah.
He
Let me just
overstretched his legs.
see.
He overstretched his legs. That's what
Hold
it
on.
was.
Yeah.
Let me just see. This just came up on my feed a minute ago.
Nah, but I blame mostly Spalletti for this game that we lost. How we lost.
Let me go Calafiori. Yeah, here we go.
There we go.
This was the incident, people, right?
Oh yeah, he slipped. Yeah. That's definitely gotta be. That's a serious injury, bro.
Oh, I can.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
painful.
Look. Wait, look at the knee. Wait, can you play in slow motion? Look at the knee. Look at the knee.
Oh, that's bad, man.
No, I think he's done, guys. I'm sorry.
That
Look,
is
yeah,
serious,
look,
man.
look how he went down when he was sliding. Look how the knee went down. It like went like almost cracked. Like, oh my gosh, could have been a broken knee. Look at that. Oh, no, that's serious, bro.
Maybe that's about a month. It could be a month.
Luca, he's done, mate.
I think he might be done because usually these knee injuries, man, it's done. Especially how he did that. Forget about it.
You think he's out for the rest of the season?
He's done, mate.
Yeah, I think so. I think
He's done, Luca, mate. He's done.
Yeah,
he's done. As simple as that. He's done.
I'll be surprised if he's actually like a month or something like that. I'll be very surprised. But the way that he actually you see that right there, like when he went down, his whole knee.
He felt it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Bad. That's bad. Yeah, that's awful.
Oh man. But this is bad for Arsenal, that's for sure. Especially because you guys got Real Madrid coming up.
Yeah, but he's been rubbish. So technically, you could play Timber at left back, or you play Zinchenko.
True.
No, you wouldn't play Zinchenko at left back against Real Madrid.
Who can be playing? You just play Timber at left back then.
You play Lewis Skelly or Tierney.
Calafiori needs to be sold in the summer, bro, man. I'm sorry, but
what do you mean sold in the summer?
Give him to us, bro.
We ain't used him correctly, Luca.
No, he needs to be gone, bro.
Why?
I'm sorry. This guy is injury prone. This is another Tomiyasu 2.0. Bro.
Oh my god, Luca,
Yeah.
man. Luca, come
I want him
on.
gone. I want him gone.
We're not using him right. He's not a left back, bro. He's not a left back. He's not a left back. Anyway, guys, let's do some let's do some ratings, yeah. Let's rate their players, man.
Yeah.
Because this for me is gonna be harsh. People don't like it, then cry in the comments. This is my ratings. Yeah, we have our opinions on it. So we're gonna go across the panel. Anyone in the chat wants to get involved as well, then please do. We start with our goalkeeper, Donna Luma. I mean, I ain't gonna look into him in the first goal because that's more of our awful marking from the defenders.
Yeah.
The second goal, I need to watch the second goal back. I've not seen it back.
I've seen it.
Was it
I
his
think
fault?
I think it's more on his, but
I personally think it was Donnarumma's fault and majority of the defense.
yeah.
Okay, I'll probably give him a 6 out of 10. What about you guys?
Probably about 6. 6 sounds about right.
Yeah, 6 for me too.
Bang average.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donna 6 out of 10. And that's another thing as well, because going back to the Spalletti's team, yeah, man picks Merlet, yeah, and Vicario ahead of Carnesecchi and Di Gregorio.
Fraudulent.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense, bro.
I don't understand why he's done that.
Right, let's go through his son, man. Yeah, Spalletti's son today. Di Lorenzo.
Awful. He was awful.
Awful.
Get him out. Get him
Like,
out.
bro, that's like a 3 or 2, bro, for me.
Two out of 10 for me.
Mate,
Yeah.
Josh has never been a fan of him, man. Even if he was rubbish in the Euros majority. Mate, I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
what
2.
did he do today? Majority, he didn't do anything. His defensive was poor.
Yeah.
We weren't tracking back. How the hell are Napoli doing so well in the league with this guy? I do not know.
Yeah.
Maybe we need Conte as a manager to get the best out of this guy.
Yeah,
But what
because he
phrase-
probably would.
But what phrase is De Lorenzo in? I don't know what phrase he's in. He's in no
Yeah.
Just no face, bro.
A 2 for me.
Yeah,
I say 1 out of 10.
1, yeah.
1.
Yeah, I'll say 2.
Bastoni.
1.
A 1? Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Wow, a 1.
Because
enough,
because
man.
because for him letting in that first goal changed the game.
Yeah.
It changed the game.
I'd say 2 out of 10 because I think letting him conceding that goal really opened the space for Germany to allow the substitutions. He's got to do better than him, man. Is he William Saliba replacement?
Yeah, he is 100%.
After making that mistake,
He's still no. It's
True,
one
but
mistake.
I think for Inter, it's different. It's different when he's at Inter. That's for sure.
It's one mistake, Luca, bro. They don't define him as a player, mate. It happens. Yeah, he just wasn't focused, man. This guy was ball watching. Yeah, it happens, bro. And he's gonna get more experience as time goes on as well. So simple as that. For me, Bastoni. You guys got 1. That's mad. I can't even lie.
I had to do it, bro.
I think Di Lorenzo was worse.
Yeah. Well,
I think Di Lorenzo was worse. So I'm giving Bastoni a 4.
nah, I say 1 for me.
4 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
We're done you, mate. You fraud. Cala.
Wasn't convincing either. Now he's got an injury, which probably but
Just wasn't. Yeah, I mean, he came off injured. He's slipping around, sliding around like a ballerina all the time, going in for reckless challenges. Like, just not like him, man. I thought at times at centre back, he's shown why he can be such a good centre back because he actually gets the ball and progresses it forward. Like, he can drive with the ball. He did that a few times, but I think overall performance, I think he's a better out of the other 2 centre backs today.
Yeah.
So I'll probably give him a 5.
Yeah, 5 for me.
I'd say Calafiori 3.
A 3. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
think he
enough.
was poor. I feel sorry for the injury, but regardless of that, I think he was poor. I think defensively, he was shocking. Lost
Yeah.
ideas, was getting involved in stupid tackles. Nah, 3 out of 10 for me. He was poor.
Let's go, Politano. Believe it or not, why is he playing as a win back? Make it make sense, Spalletti. You pay this guy as a win back, yeah, and you expect him to do what? This guy's having to go up and down, up and down, up and down. That ain't his game. That ain't his game, man. Obviously involved in that first goal, made that run, cut it back. But so I'll give him a 6 because of the first goal. But that was it. What about you guys?
5.
I say 5.
Yeah.
I'm happy he's back in the team, to be honest with you, though, because I do rate him as a player, Politano. I think he's half decent. You know, maybe not as a starter, but having him in the squad, I think he's decent.
Well, I think when he's in the right position, he could do a lot more. But this
Yeah,
guy's Spalletti. But like I said, this is why I said maybe you should just change the formation to a 3-4-3 because
Yeah.
that would suit the front line way more. Which right now we're missing, the front line because we can't play the Raspadori. I'm sorry, we cannot play Raspadori as the second guy with Kean. Like that's just too much.
not gonna work.
No.
Brella for me, I think can hold his head up high.
Yeah.
I don't think he's the best player on the pitch. I'll get to the best player on the pitch in a minute, but I think he was half decent. I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, 7 for me. He was decent.
Barella for me, probably a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute baller every single time, man. Rovella, wow, not great, was he?
I never heard of him. I never seen him play, so I don't even know.
He's at Lazio, but
yeah, this is gonna be a low rating for me, like very, very low. Because in my opinion, he was very invisible today. He was
he goes.
It didn't even look like he was on the pitch today. So I'm gonna have to go with a 1 or 2.
For me, I don't.
Fair
really,
enough.
For me, I've never seen him play, but regardless. Of
You
that,
didn't, bro. You didn't even see him play today. Like, yeah, it was that quiet, man.
I'd have to probably give him the same as you, probably a 1.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I'd go 3.
I don't watch Lazio, so regardless,
I'll go 3.
I've never seen him play. So
Nah, I think Gio said it before the game. Richie should have played.
Yeah, Richie should have played. Yeah, for sure.
where's that Juventus midfielder? Why is he not being
What Locatelli?
No, the other one. Begin with F.
The other one? Oh, Fagioli.
Fagioli. He's at Fiorentina now. Yeah. Well, he should have been called up in my opinion for sure.
I didn't get that.
But there you go.
Yeah,
that's Spalletti, bro. That's Spalletti, man. That's a Spalletti. The hatred over here with certain players. That's what it is.
Lorenzo Pellegrini is another one.
There you go.
Yeah, where's Pellegrini as well?
I don't know.
Is he injured?
I don't think. I don't think so.
I don't think he's injured. He just didn't get called up.
I know he's been playing better at Roma this season. He's been playing a little bit better. So.
Yeah, he has. I watched in a derby when they played against Lazio, and he cooked them, man.
I did a watch.
He cooked them.
Bilbao versus Roma.
Yeah, Humboldt destroyed Roma in that game.
Nico Williams scored.
Yep.
And Mika Moreno scored today.
For who?
Mika Moreno scored today. It's the late equalizer.
Oh, really?
I think it was 2-2 the game against the Dutch.
Why also today? Where one player I want to mention is Zaccagni, not even come off the bench today, by the way. Do you know how good he's been in Serie A this season?
Yeah, he's been quality.
And this guy's not even off the bench today. This guy don't even start or anything.
He has to start on Sunday against Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to. He has to. Anyway, let's go to Tonali, best player on the pitch. 8 out of 10. Baller, mate. Yeah. Man, the match you have to give one. Absolute baller. And listen, Luca, as an Arsenal fan, forget about signing Bruno Guimaraes. We need to sign Sandro Tonali in the summer.
Yeah, 100%. I do think
he's superb.
I think Tonali's quality. I think he reminds me of a Pirlo type of a midfielder. I know Tonali doesn't take free kicks, but regardless of that, I'm sure he could probably take one. I think for me, 9 out of 10. I think it was my man in the match. I think it was quality. Even when we were losing the game, he was winning interceptions, winning tackles.
Yeah.
And the majority of that, I think we do need to sign him in the summer. He's not my first choice, but regardless, I do think we need something. This guy is probably about an £80 million midfielder, and majority of that, I think, for me, bring him into the red carpet. I think, but Newcastle won't sell him.
No, they won't.
Yeah,
But what would you guys rate him?
I'm gone 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with a 9 as well. He definitely was the best player on the pitch for Italy, so I'm gonna give him a high rating.
9 out of 10. 100% agree. There's Neo Dolci. Now, for me, I said it earlier. I mean, he's no Di Marco, so it's very hard that he plays that position where you're not used to playing as a wing back. You know, he don't do that for Tottenham. So, I mean, me and Gio said we would have gone with Ujerli because he plays there as Atalanta, it's a very similar system. But Udoji, I thought, tried to make stuff happen. I'll give him a 7 because he was trying his best, man, but it just wasn't really working out for him. But I don't blame him too much. I blame the manager.
Yeah,
But what would you guys give him?
definitely, I would say 7 as well. I think,
I'd
listen, he did okay. He didn't do bad, so
I'd say 6 out of 10. I think he was bang average.
Bang average. Okay.
Bang average. I don't think he's not all that. I prefer Diamarco and Spinazzola. He plays for Tottenham, so
I mean, he's still young, Odoji, 22 years of age,
he's all right.
decent player, but yeah, he's no Di Marco. All right, this for 0, 0.
yeah,
Zero.
0 for me.
0.
0 for me for Kean.
0 out of 10. He's just an Eddie Nketiah, mate. Honestly, real talk, yeah.
He's Eddie Nketiah, yeah.
He's just an Italian Eddie Nketiah.
That's cool, mate. That's class.
Honestly, it is, because Tom Red, if you're listening to this, bro, I know you like Eddie Nketiah, but Eddie Nketiah, right? He looks like him, and second, he plays like him. And Moise Kean was absolutely awful today. Awful. Tried to do stuff and he couldn't, right? How on earth how is this guy gonna get us into the World Cup next year in Canada? How are we gonna get Moise Kean? Moise Kean, you're banging goals in Serie A. Why can't you not do it on the stage? Exactly the same what Immobile did. Immobile was scoring goals for Lazio, but Immobile can do a better job than freaking Moise Kean. But honestly, Moise Kean is so bad. His touches are so bad, and we're linked with this guy. So basically, we're
typical Arsenal signing, bro.
We are bringing Eddie Nketiah back to the football club.
Eddie Nketiah, the Italian Nketiah, is coming back.
Yeah, we are as the Plan B sub.
The problem is, yeah, I said this earlier, yeah, people don't like negativity when I criticize Moise Kean. This guy, I said it when he even started this team. He's a bozo, yeah. But people will say, oh, but look at his goals and assists for Fiorentina this season. All this, like, fair enough, he's doing it for Fiorentina, but that's your level, mate. With all due respect to Fiorentina, that is your level, mate. Yeah, when you put on that Azzurri shirt, you are trash. He's always been trash. Every time I've seen this guy play, even when we first called this guy up, he weren't it. He can't do it in the big moments.
Even at Juve, bro, the pressure, bro.
You remember him perfectly at Juve, Gio, bro.
Bro, by the way, 0 goals last season. You know that, right? 0 goals in the whole season.
Yep.
So
he's trash, and we really miss Lategi, Luca, and Gio.
Yeah, and he's there. Retegui, right, makes such a difference for Italy. He would have scored an equaliser tonight, I guarantee you.
And on the form he's on, 100%.
And he's not fit for the second leg.
No, he's not. And neither is Di Marco, neither is Cambiaso.
No one.
It's gonna take a lot, man. And what I said I'd do for the game against in the second leg, I'll bench Moise Kean and I'll play Lorenzo Luca up front. Yeah.
Who the hell's Lorenzo Luca?
You see, mate. No, I'm joking. No, Udinese player. Now I watch Udinese quite a bit because I watch Alexis. I want to see how Alexis gets on, you know. But Lorenzo Luca's really stood out to me as a clinical striker. You know, he's got all the attributes. He's very similar to like Lategi, in my opinion. You know, that guy who can give you danger in the box. Yeah. He'll wait in the box. He's tall as well. You know, I think he's like above 6 foot. So if we have him, he can get on the end of crosses, and unlike this Moise Kean bozo guy, and Lorenzo Luca's younger as well, so I feel like he's got more potential. 100% Spalletti's got to start him. He's got to start Lorenzo Luca, and he's got to start Zaccagni as well. in both in
Play,
the next
play
game for me.
football soon. See what?
But he won't. It'll be Moyes Kean again.
Yeah.
0 out of 10. He's trash. I don't want to see this guy in this team.
Neither do
Yeah,
I.
bro.
Rubbish. I've never rated. How's this guy?
It's terrible.
How's this guy only 25 years old?
Crazy. Right, let's go to this guy here, Raspadori. Just not. I mean, he had that one chance where he hit straight at the goalkeeper's legs. That was it, really. Just ghosted. Ghosted. You know what it is with him? I feel like he's more of an impact player off the bench, and you see it at times at
Yeah.
Napoli this season. Look how many times off the bench for Napoli he's came off and he's changed the game. But that's what he's more suited to. When you start this guy, he doesn't step up for me enough. Yeah, have him on the bench, get him off the bench. He can change the game, maybe cool. But when you start this guy today, just wasn't on it, was he?
He's just a bench player in my opinion, or unless he's playing in the right system, or he's playing at like a lower club.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's just not, like I said, he's not going to be, in my opinion, he wouldn't even be the starter. He would be at this point. You know, if I was Spalletti, I would do Zakangi instead, because Zakangi, at least, you know, you saw what he did in Euro with that goal against Croatia. You know that he could do it. So I mean, and yeah, no, I mean that's basically it for it. I mean, Raspadori, you know, for my rating, I definitely would give him like a 2, probably, or 3 at best.
I'd give him a 2. I think 2 sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go 2 as well. Just ghosted, mate. Yeah, absolutely ghosted. Yeah, just ghost. Simple as that, really. Let's go to the subs. Bellanova came on. I mean,
Not really
did he
impactful. No.
did he really do anything when he came on apart from stumble into the German guy? That was it. That's the only thing I saw of that guy.
0 for me.
Just a straight out 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
He
straight
didn't.
up
He didn't really convince me.
0. He didn't do anything in the game. He found it really struggled to learn it in the team.
Yeah.
Would you give him Luca 0 as well?
0.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy should have started. Samuel Ricci from Torino. This guy should have started for me. Gio said
I'll
it
give
as well.
I'll give him a 3, but it's not his fault because he didn't start. I think he would have had a better game than Rovella, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's a game where I think it was Belgium or Israel, either way, maybe it was even France, mate. This guy proper stepped up, man. This guy's a proper midfielder. There's a reason why Man City were trying to sign him in January as well, apparently. Yeah, because he's a proper midfielder, mate.
Yep.
So I'll give him a 4. What about you, Luca?
Probably 4. 4 out of 10.
4. Okay. Let's go. Maldini. Daniel Maldini, of course, the son of the famous, the legendary, the iconic Maldini, Luca. Does he play like Maldini though?
No, he doesn't play like that.
Big
He's
0.
4.
Big 0, bro.
How old is he? I cannot see there.
So 23.
23. Yeah. He was 4, and he's got a lot to learn if he wants to be like his father. You know what I'm saying? And majority of that, he was shocking. And he hasn't got a lot of experience, and he needs to fix up if he wants to be like
that. What about you, Gio? What'd you give Maldini?
Big 0. Big 0 for me.
0, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Just not good enough. Not impactful enough. I reckon, except for probably Ricci, that everybody else is a 0 for sure, because I didn't see nothing from like Vertesi either. Vertesi was just a shocking player, but other than Ricci, that I think that he could have. I would say I would give him a little bit of credit, because he could have, in my opinion, if he started this game, he could have really done something other than Rovella. But everybody else was just a 0 for me, for sure.
Yeah, Maldini, as you guys say, needs to fix up if he wants to be anything like his dad. I didn't even realize Frattesi even came on the pitch, mate, if I'm being honest with you.
That's why I gave him a 0.
Yeah, this guy just, I didn't realize he was even, I forgot about him today. So, yeah, 0. Lorenzo Luca, I felt bad for him, 83 minutes. This is another thing as well. We're 2-1 down. You wait till the 83rd minute to bring on a proper striker, Spalletti. What the hell, man?
typical Spalletti, to be honest. Like, why would you leave your substitutions very, very, very late? I just don't get it. And I don't watch Indonesia. The only time I've watched Indonesia when Arsenal played them many years ago. But look, I think for me, you've got a striker on the bench, and Moise Kean's not delivering. Why don't you bring him on and try him out? Honestly, like nobody never knew who Retaguri was, and look what happened. He's scoring goals. We didn't know who all these people are. They're scoring goals. Rapadori's scoring for Napoli, right? Bring this kid on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why you have to leave at 7 minutes if you're 2-1 down. Bring him on like the 70th minute or the 60th minute. It gives you more time, more freedom to try and push for that equaliser. But if we would have got a draw, I would 100% took a draw. I'd be confident in the second leg. But nah, I think for me, he didn't do much really. And it's not his fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not his fault, but I'll start him for the next game for sure.
So would I.
But yeah, that was the subs. Anyone else who should have came on again? Sakani should have came on.
Ujeri should have come. Bro, we had a cast today, bro. We could have used him.
Oh yeah, Cassie there as well. He should have came on.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Cambiasso is now injured? Oh, man.
Cambiasso injury, bro. Doubtful.
Wow. Never
Muscle
mind.
injury. Hip injury for Lategi. He won't be there. DiMarco won't be there second leg. Calafiori won't be there second leg. Like, seriously, man. Oh, this is a fit.
Josh, Luca, I do have to bounce. So
no worries,
big up to you guys.
brother. Bless up every
Big up to
single
you
time,
guys.
my brother.
Yes,
Joe,
guys,
thank
we
you.
do
Thank you for the raid as well earlier, by the way. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
You're my
bro.
brother every single time,
no
yeah.
problem, bro. No brother, Fratello. Yeah, guys. Like I said, we'll do another one, especially for the next match on Sunday.
We'll do a preview as well, yeah, to the Germany game.
Yeah, we'll do another one. And big up Luca as well, bro. Nice to meet you, brother.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll do a collabs, bro. Don't worry, bro. We'll all do collabs, bro. So big up to everybody, bro.
100%. Bless up, Gio, bro.
Bless up the chat as well, guys. Big up to everybody.
Take care, man.
Take care,
See you
bro.
soon, Gio, bro. My brother. Big up, man. So yeah, Luca, bro. We lose, man.
We lose. Ain't good enough, mate. Spalletti out tonight.
So honestly, final question before you wrap it up: Do you honestly think we can turn it around in the second leg away at Germany?
No, I think it's done.
You think it's done?
Yeah, I think it's done because majority of that, I think having no Retaguri for the second leg is damaging. And if we would have got a draw tonight, I'd be like, no, it's game on. And my reaction when we lost that game, I threw my phone on Jordan's watch along. You have to go and watch it. It's like 2 hours and 19 minutes into the video. But no, I think no, I can't see us turning it around. I really can't, because to lose to this German side, don't get me wrong, they've got experience like Rudiger and Kimmich, but they don't have the German of old. And Germany's front line is not that good, but we made Germany's front line good. And look, I think for me, Spalletti's got to come up with a plan. Like, why don't you not call some players now, from now till Sunday? I'm sure that's allowed. Why don't you be on the phone tonight, ring Liverpool up and say, no, we need Chiesa, because Chiesa's not going to be part of Liverpool's plans next season. And majority of that, go and get Chiesa now. We need you for Sunday to get to the semi-final of the Nations League. And if we get to the semi-finals, I think we play either Croatia or Holland. So majority of that, right?
I mean, if we get past Germany, then I mean, Denmark beat Portugal today, Croatia beat France today, Netherlands and Spain drew today. The only team, like, I think we could beat Denmark. I think we beat Croatia if they both win. Like, if we beat Germany, I think we can win the whole thing, Luca. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think we beat Holland. The only team I worry is Spain. That's it.
But the thing is as well, as you said, yeah, if now if Calafiori has to go back to Arsenal, yeah, that means the space will be open for someone else to come back into the team for the Germany game. It's got to be Chiesa.
Yeah, but it's
got to be Chiesa.
Is it going to be a left back? It's probably going to be a left back.
He can't do it. He can't. You've got to bring in Chiesa.
But is he going to bring Chiesa? No,
probably not, because he's a fraud.
He's a fraud.
He's a fraud.
I'm saying, he's not going to do that. So there's got to be someone else. What should you end up bringing someone like El Shaarawy?
Oh my! See, he has these really weird decisions, man. Why did he even pick El Shaarawy for the Euros, mate? I
don't get it. El Shaarawy's like a 2010 player.
It's just he has like it's just so it
Like
really frustrates me,
2
man.
years ago. How's this guy still going?
The thing is, yeah, he gets for me the World Cup qualifiers to prove himself as an Italian manager. If he
So do I.
can't do it, get him out and get someone else in.
So do
Do you
I.
know what I'm trying to say?
So do I. Because majority of that, if he does not get Italy into the World Cup qualifiers, and also the World Cup, he has to be sacked. You cannot keep this guy. Like Mancini did a better job, and obviously I didn't want Mancini anymore. But
Yeah,
there weren't anyone available.
yeah.
Like, I'm looking at the Euro 2020 squad, right? And you've got Chiesa in there, you've got Berardi in there, you've had Insigne in there, and all these sort of players, right? Right now, half of these players are gone and retired. Some of them are still going. So why on earth can we not call some of these players up? I just don't understand in what I get in this manager. I really don't. And a Benedeschi as well. Is he still going?
Bernadeschi, yeah, he's playing. He's playing.
Where's Cristante for Roma? That's another player.
Mm,
Where is he?
yeah.
Can anyone clarify that? There isn't anyone there.
Mm.
And I look at the squad. Bellotti as well. Where's Bellotti? I don't know, man. I don't see us turning it around. Do you see us turning it around?
Well, my only confidence about turning it around, Luca, yeah, is if we put, you know what we did against France away from home. We beat them 3-1.
Yes.
I feel like if we can do that, then that's the only thing giving me
We're so
confidence,
lucky it's
bro.
only 2-1. It could have been more.
Because all we need is a goal, and then it changes everything, don't it? To be
It
fair,
does.
but will we do that is a big question. I mean that Germany team wasn't even that strong, was it, Luca?
No, it wasn't. That German team's rubbish.
Yeah,
That's one of the worst German teams I've ever seen.
and we lost to that, by the way.
Yeah, and there's no Neuer. There's no Müller.
They didn't even, yeah, they didn't even have Wirtz either, by the way.
Wirtz is injured.
He's injured, yeah. They didn't even have Wirtz or anything like that.
Anyone. Goetze don't play anymore, and he's still playing football somewhere. So, regardless of that, they don't have that squad anymore. Yeah, okay, they've got Rudiger, they've got Kimmich, experience, yeah. But what? We should have more. We have a better squad than them on paper.
We need more experience in our team.
We do.
For me,
We do.
we need Insigne back.
But he ain't coming back.
I know, because this manager's a
He
ball
is.
fraud, mate.
And what I don't get is England have got Jordan Henderson.
Do you really think Spalletti will win Italy any trophies?
No.
Do you not think so?
No chance. I don't think he gets us out of the World Cup qualifiers.
What?
Nope. No, depending who we get in the group stage, I don't know.
I'm just looking now who we get in the group stage. Yeah, if we beat Germany, we play Slovakia, Northern Ireland, and Luxembourg. Yeah. If we lose to Germany, we've got to play Norway. Norway will be in the group. I think they can give us a good game.
They'll give us a good game. Haaland.
Israel again. I mean, we beat them before. We do it again.
I'm not worried about them.
Estonia, we can win that game. And then Moldova as well.
We should be fine then.
We should. But if we finish second place, if Norway can finish top above us, then we have to play playoffs again, and then we couldn't beat Macedonia. Do you remember that?
Yes.
So that could happen again with Spalletti.
So majority of that, we don't want to have the same scenario of that. We should have enough to beat them. We don't want to get into a playoff place.
Put it this way: if Ancelotti became available, you would take him over Spalletti all day long.
Oh yeah, of course. But Ancelotti doesn't want the Italian job; he wants a Brazil job.
If Conte became available, take him over Spalletti all day long.
What about Allegri?
I'll take him.
Allegri, why not?
I'll take Allegri.
Would you take someone like
Maurizio Sarri? I'll take him.
What about Motta?
Motta, I'll take him.
Yeah. There's plenty of Italian managers.
There's plenty out there. There's plenty out there, man. It's simple as that, really. Simple as that. But yeah, Luca, man, 2-1 down, first leg. We'll see what happens on Sunday, man.
See what happens on Sunday, I'm sure.
Because I really want. I mean, I know the Nations League ain't a big trophy, is it?
Yeah, I know. You should have seen my reaction when we lost to Jordan. It's on there. It's on there, man. And
Where is Jordan?
I don't know where he is, but there's 2 hours and 19 minutes in the video. I was throwing my phone everywhere. I was doing a Jordan. So regardless to that,
Did you not do a reaction on your channel?
no,
Oh, you didn't. Okay.
today.
Um. So yeah, Luca, do you want to shout anything before we get out of here,
Yeah,
my brother?
subscribe to the channel. It's almost Friday in about 45 minutes time. Thank God it's Friday. But no, regardless of that, content wise coming up. Will there be a preview to the game? Yeah, probably tomorrow I'll do something. Maybe I'll do a preview to Germany v Italy. I'll sort something out tomorrow. Match day vlog on Saturday as we're away to Cheltenham. I do have my ticket already. There'll be a vlog on Saturday, and then Sunday maybe a match reaction, and then next week I will build up to the Fulham game. Majority of that. So that's what's going to be coming up on the channel. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel. We did reach to 8.35, which is 8,350. So if we need another 50 more to get to 8.4k, and subscribe to the channel, bro, mate.
100%, bro. Always a pleasure to have you on. We'll be back. Big up Gio who came on as well, by the way. Today. Bless up to him. Great to have him on. We'll be back. What's day tomorrow, Luca?
Friday.
We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be
Preview
back.
tomorrow,
Yeah. When's the game?
Sunday, you know.
I'll do preview Saturday.
Saturday will be a better day.
Yeah, I'll do it the day before. If you're free, you want to come on with,
Yeah,
I'll get Gio on as well. To
it
be
will
fair,
be in the evening though, because I'll be coming back from Cheltenham.
are you got Dons? Yeah, okay.
I've got a vlog to deliver.
People like MK Connects in the chat. I think yeah,
MK
Dons.
Connect, mate. I don't know, mate. I don't know who you are, mate, but I've never seen you before.
So yeah, there'll be a preview to the game on Saturday. Maybe live or pre-recorded. Probably pre-recorded again, to be honest.
Why not, man?
And then yeah, match day will be Sunday. I'm gonna be doing the women's game, Arsenal ladies again on Saturday as well.
Cool.
Preview that will be tomorrow. I'll probably do the England game tomorrow as well against Albania. Thomas Tuchel. We'll do that one live on this channel. Then what's after Sunday? Monday. What's happening on Monday? Anything?
Monday, let's have a look. Monday.
There's no football one, is there? Monday. Well, there probably is, but none that's irrelevant to us. Or England playing Monday as well. I could do that one.
Monday.
I'm gonna do, instead of a podcast, I'm gonna do like a quiz show instead. TG quiz.
Arsenal went playing.
So and then yeah, and then we have to wait until April the 1st.
When Arsenal played their first game.
I was gonna do the Brazil Colombia game, but I'm knackered, man. I'll be honest. I'm absolutely knackered. Yeah, that one's midnight.
Shit.
Yeah, midnight. Well, no, 12:45 in the morning.
Wow, there's no Premier League game on it's FA Cup the weekend.
FA Cup, yeah. FA
We
Cup.
don't play to the 1st of April, which is Fulham at home. Oh my god, we have a long international break.
We've got a long break, man. We've got a long break.
Wow.
But yeah, Luca, big up every single time, my brother.
Thank you very much, bro.
We will catch you guys tomorrow, as always.
Yes.
Forza Italia.
Forza Italia.
Every single time.
Dominica will be back on Sunday.
Buonasera to everyone. And we're out of here. Spalletti. In or out, Luca? Spalletti on or out? What one?
Spalletti out, mate.
Spalletti out.
Out the door.
I'm on thin ice. Like, I'm in 50-50 with him. Yeah. He needs to qualify for World Cup. And then we'll see how good he's been in the World Cup, if he can take us forward. If not, if he gets us in the World Cup, I'll say all right. And then maybe get a new manager in to take us to the World Cup and win us the World Cup.
Hopefully.
But yeah. Big up Miss Melina. Big up everyone who tuned in. Adam, Luca's best friend, MK Connects in the chat as well.
Yes, MK Connect.
Catalan, big up to you, bro. Everyone else who tuned in earlier. Yeah, really appreciate everyone's support, man. So
big up.
I will catch you guys in the next one.